What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here. Another hour of The Flash has come and gone as this time just continues to pass in all worlds. Where is it even going? 5 episodes into Season 3 already. Tonight on Flashback, we have a very special guest. You know her as Nora Allen. Michelle Harrison joining us now via Skype. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me. Hi, everybody.
Right, I got a few questions. If you're ready to jump in, we could do that.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. First of all, DC and CW, they need to start taking it a little easier on us. We have gotten so emotional over your death way too many times. Seriously, how many times have you died now? Have you lost count?
I've lost count. I think we're around 7 or so now.
Oh my gosh, that is way too many.
Yeah.
So do you film all of these scenes separately, or is it like a batch of scenes written and shot way ahead of time?
No, they're all separate. I get scripts basically right before we shoot them. So I get them as they're coming. So I don't know what's happening. So I sort of get the information a little bit before you guys do. So every time I open up a script and there's Nora Allen dying again, I think, here we are. We'll be in that room again, Grant and I. You know, it's always interesting because even though it's the same scene over and over, it's this memory recall of having to revisit the same place again. So it's actually quite an interesting acting challenge to be able to go there every time. So we have a good time.
So how far in advance do you know you're going to go film one of these scenes? Is it just, hey, they call you up, we got a script for you, we need you back this week?
It's a little bit better than that. It's usually about a month or two ahead of time.
Well, that's
so
cool.
They bring me off, yeah.
Right. Well, when you first started filming, did you anticipate filming so many scenes in that room, which all have similar elements? But, I mean, they still play such a crucial role in the series. Did you anticipate it being that type of role?
I didn't. I actually didn't know the magnitude of the show. I hadn't seen the comics or read the comics before. So when I auditioned, I thought, oh, great, this will be a fun part. And then, you know, as soon as it was announced, it was kind of out of the gate, and it became this huge thing. I didn't even really understand. And I think I'm still sort of understanding, not being someone who's been in the comic book world very much until now. It's been a really good journey to be on. It's been a great project to be a part of. The cast is amazing. The producers are amazing. And the part is, Nora Allen is a great part. She's a really wonderful role, and it's been nice to be able to do some stuff in Season 3.
Yeah, there's been some cool stuff. We'll get to that in just a second. But Barry did have to make a very difficult decision to let Eobard kill Nora again in that Flashpoint episode, the Season 3 premiere. Do you think, as his mother, I mean, you would know better than anybody, would she support that decision knowing why he made it?
I do, yeah. I mean, I have a son who's 9, so I think of knowing him as an adult and seeing him grown up. And I think that every mother wants their child to be the best that they can, right? And in some ways, Barry going back and saving his mother, as much as I like it as an actress, doesn't really benefit his adult life because he needs to go out and live his life and, you know, do the things he's meant to do. So I think she totally would support it. Absolutely.
You did get to do a scene this year where it was, you know, you had the almost the happy ending timeline for a little bit there before he had to go back and make that decision. Is it more fun to do those scenes, or do you prefer those action-y, really high emotion, high stakes scenes?
I like both, but it was really, really fun to be able to do something a bit different, especially playing someone a bit older and playing, you know, John and I have this history now. So as an actor, it's always fun to do new things. And, you know, as much as I enjoy dying, it's fun to, you know, do something new that you haven't done before. So I like both.
Right.
But Nora Allen Season 3 has definitely been a lot of fun as an actor.
Yeah, we love to see it. We hope you get, you know, to live a little longer. Maybe, who knows? We'll get a timeline where there's a happy ending. Who knows? But if Nora could speak to Barry right now, knowing what he has gone through, but seeing him evolve into the superhero and taking on this role once again, what do you think she would say to him?
I think Barry's really hard on himself, so I think she would tell him to that he's doing all right, and just to love himself and to see sort of how far he's come, and just to be happy.
Oh, I'm so touched. I'm so touched. I'm gonna cry. I love. See, no, that's the thing. Grant Gustin is such an emotional, such an amazing actor. You guys as a cast seem like such a tight knit family. So that's where the emotion comes from, I think. In addition to the writing.
Thank you.
And now, before I let you go, I want to ask, how can we see Nora Allen again? And by Nora Allen, I mean Michelle Harrison, who has a few movies coming up, including the 50 Shades of Grey franchise.
Yes, it's true. I do other things besides The Flash. I have a movie coming out November 4th called Stagecoach. It's a Wild West movie with Trace Adkins, which should be a lot of fun, and Judd Nelson.
Very cool.
And then the 50 Shades movies, which are coming out. There's 2 of them, and they are coming out next year and the year after. So you'll have to wait for that.
Very cool.
I can't. I'm bound by contract not to speak about it, but I'm in it.
Bound by contract. Good choice of words to describe that movie. But very cool.
You can't. So.
Very cool. We're very much looking forward to seeing you there. We hope to see more of you on The Flash. But thank you so much for joining us, Michelle, and thank you for being a part of Flashback tonight.
Thank you again.
And thank you, Comic Book Nation, every Tuesday night for joining us on Flashback. I am Brandon Davis, BD, on the tweets. We are Comic Book on Twitter, at Comic Book Now on Instagram, and you should follow along so you don't miss a thing. I'll see you all in another timeline.